Alright, welcome back to Europa Universalis IV. In my Castile game, where I'm going for Spain as the Emperor, eventually. So, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is get the convert Melilla to Catholic mission, because I'm doing that anyway, and even though I probably won't need missionary strength after that per se, well, it's not like I'd want to be declaring war on France until I'm done with this. I just don't want to have to deal with that revolt. So, with that being said, let's unpause things. Oh, because Morocco has made me a rival. Boo, Morocco. That actually is concerning, because they might try at some point to take this province back. And that would be bad for you, Morocco, if you tried that. I would murder you. I hope. What kind of army do you have? Now, I wish Portugal would have just let me come in and help them, neutralize Morocco before they become any sort of threat. But, hey. Yeah, see, Morocco, you ain't nothing. Which is good to know. I think I'm going to have to use harsh treatment again. Hate spending all that, all those military points, but can't have a revolt cropping up now, can we? That would just be a terrible tragedy for me. How's my exploration mission down here going? Pretty well. I'm discovering lots of shit. Let's see. Support the Florentine School. Because of our relative notability, we are in a position to support the Italian artists in the Florentine School. Being perceived as patrons of international art will definitely help our propaganda efforts. So, of course, they shall have our support. I get yearly prestige in exchange for 30 admin and 10 diplo and a bunch of ducats. Or do I lose prestige? Well, I have prestige coming out the wazoo. And I don't really want to lose my mana, so meh. I still have too many military leaders. I need to get a few more power projection, then I'll be okay. Well, let's see, I can get some by insulting my rivals. And do I already have Mamluks? Yeah, I already have them embargoed. The quest for the New World. After the conquest of Granada, Spain was filled with veterans and warriors of the faith with nothing to do and many needs. Deeds and needs would be fulfilled as Cortez and Pizarro started out to conquer South and Central America. All these people became the hacienda owners and trader barons of the New World, bringing wealth both into their own pockets and the vaults of the Spanish treasury. A new Reconquista. We need conquistadors, or a new Reconquista, we need explorers. Well, I already have an explorer, so let's go ahead and do conquistador. But now I have way too many leaders, which is most unfortunate. Still, though, I think that if I run a temporary deficit on military leaders, that's okay. So I'll just take a few of these guys, give them this conquistador, and split off. I hope that's enough guys, like that natives won't go crazy on them. take the other navy and just put it in a different port so they don't get on the wrong boats. No, maybe I should have more guys go with... I'll just do this. And hopefully they don't all die. So I'm going to have some supply problems with that, but hey, hopefully I'll be able to unload and get some exploration in before all the ships die. I think it is worth the risk. So I can go ahead and get my colonization efforts going. See, they haven't even taken their damage yet because they're moving quite quickly. Alright, go ahead and unload into the New World. And hey, now I've discovered stuff. I don't have enough colonial range to actually colonize it, which is most unfortunate. But I guess probably the best way to do that is just to have him go ahead and wander around on his own. Don't need to keep the ships here. Yep, native attack this time. That's fine. Well, for now, you just go back and dock up. Okay, and that gets... No, it doesn't actually get me any army tradition. Oh well, let's see. Could I get a better Diplo advisor so I can get more points? I think I'm going to do that. As much as I love Diplo rep, the points are what I really need right now more than anything. Oh, truce with Morocco is over. I can't wait until I can switch my focus in May. Get myself a bunch more Diplo points. Oh, look at all this exploration I'm doing now. So I need that little bit of extra colonial range right now. No, I could just have him hunt for the 7 cities. There we go. No need to manually order him around right now. How is my missionary doing? Quite well. Natives. Attacking my people. You don't do that. My explorer is about back. I'll be able to send him on another mission. Let's see. I'm just going to, for now, explore the coast of the Ivory Coast. So I think that will reveal the land down here as well. An account of new lands. Our conquistador may not have sent back gold, but he has sent back a magnificently detailed map of our new domains and all the unclaimed land waiting only for brave settlers to claim their destiny. That's surprisingly good news despite the lack of gold. Which will get me new domains, which global settler increase, which is quite nice to have. That's good. Alrighty. Rebel Uprising is getting to the point where it could happen soonish again. Don't want that, but what can you do? Just gotta keep an eye on it, and hopefully my missionary finishes first. Oh, right, I did not switch over my focus. There we go. He's a woman! We would never have discovered that Barrett was a woman had the natives not shouted it at the top of their lungs when the expedition entered Crato. She had joined us as an assistant to our naturalist, and his ulcerated leg brought him much discomfort. She had carried supplies and specimens in his bed. Barrett claims to be our naturalist housekeeper, but the relationship seems deeper than that. Shall we allow her to remain with us on this expedition? Either yes, allow her to stay, Jean Barret, giving me extra army morale, or 5 prestige. I'll take the extra army morale. You never know when I'm going to need that. Renaissance Prince. The various and innovative ideas of the Renaissance are spreading through Italy. Already, a number of wealthy families have decided to provide financial support for the promising artists. Are we to let history pass by without leaving our mark on it? Do we want to support Renaissance art? Yes, we do. This art is good and stuff. So I'm going to actually manually want to direct you to go up this way a bit more. After this. Good job. So I could try to send an expedition there, but I would need to drop off some more troops, I think. Or drop off some troops at all there to protect from natives. But that might not be a terrible idea. I mean, I know I keep thinking at some point I want to do a war with France, but let's see. Explore the waters. Yeah, go ahead and explore those waters. Go for it, bro. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll grab a few, brave warriors of Christendom to defend a colony. If I were to go to war with France, I mean, right now I don't have a CB, but theoretically, so Portugal and Saxony would not want to join me. I mean, Saxony, no surprise. Portugal's way in debt. Okay. So I think, I mean, unless France ends up in a war with England or something, I'll want to leave it off for now either way, even once I finish my mission. So let's go ahead and get you on the boats. And get you sailing down here. And get us a colony going. I mean, it's not gonna be a particularly good colony by any means. Oh hey, an actual native, state. But I don't think I'm quite within range of any of these New World colonies yet. So I might as well. And if it turns out I'm wrong, and I could indeed set up a colony there if I want to, I can always recall the colonist. Yeah, natives. Whatever. There we go. I just don't have the Diplo tech to build a Navy thing there. That's unfortunate. And hey, we've got the colony starting up now. That's fun. It's a little tiny useless outpost really, but hey, that's okay. Byzantine refugees. My lord, Byzantium has fallen to the Saracens. Have they now? Yes, they have. The last bastion of the Roman Empire, the city of Constantine, is now in Turkish hands. As Christendom reels from the shock, Byzantine refugees flock to the cities and courts of Europe, bringing with them old manuscripts of classical knowledge, tracts by Aristotle, Plato, and Galen, and a thorough knowledge of both Latin and Greek. Inviting these refugees to Castile might provide an enormous boost to our own efforts in the fields of culture and science. Do I want to get cheaper tech cost at the expense of some, for 30 years, at the expense of some mana now, or don't lose prestige? I think this is almost certainly worth it. Even if it's slowing down what I really would like to get here, which is a new Diplo idea, more so than tech. Well, let me check what I would get for that tech level, because it is possible that at the next tech level I get some range, right? No, I do not get colonial range at that next level. In fact, I'm way behind on tech at the moment for Diplo. So I'd get the range if I took the next idea, I believe. I get 50 more range, right? Yes. Okay, I'll have that by the end of the year. That's okay. Okay, that rebel faction is starting to get close again. If that missionary would just finish, that would be fantastic for me. And that should happen very soon, and once that happens, I'm pretty sure I'll be in a pretty good spot, and I won't have any uprising, I won't have any unrest there. And the uprising progress should just disappear. Aha! So we got 3 papal influence for converting the province, and I completed the mission. Turn Arguin into a city. So, basically, if I finish it, I complete the mission, gain a base production there, and get cheaper development. I think I'll do that. How long is that likely to take? well, I'm getting just 20 new... Okay, so it'll take a little... Each month I get a 20% chance of attracting settlers. And having my colonist there, I believe, adds a whole lot more to it. Good job. Do more exploration. Explore Chesapeake Bay. While you keep going up the coast. There we go. What's he adding? Oh, new free city in the Empire. So he's not helping it grow that much, but eventually. I should be completing my idea in a few months, so I'll probably actually strongly consider recalling him. You know, once if I have the range to get one of these colonies going. And just let it kind of complete itself eventually. Doing lots of exploration, which is good. It'd be really nice to have those islands that Portugal's got. But alas. Anyway, I think what I'm gonna do is just wait those few months until I complete my mission, and that will be where not where I complete my mission, where I get my next idea. And once I get that next idea, that is probably where I'm going to leave you. Let's get most of you, or all of you, over into Spain proper. Do more exploration. I don't know why I'm wanting to manually explore up here instead of just letting you do your thing. I think after you complete... You know what? Yeah. Go ahead and go back and explore the way you want to, buddy. New idea. Colonial range, plus 50%. That also gets me my first Spanish idea. And I can now start colonizing some of this New World land, which I will be happy to do. I just need to recall my colonist. Which of course means that I'm going to start. It's gonna be getting real expensive to keep this going, but hey, you know. Let's see. Any particular one of these any better than the others? It's all like 111, it looks like. And these are all tropical. let's just see what you find up here. If I can get up a little bit further north. I know I said that completing the idea is right in the mission, but... So, like, this is a little bit more development, but is also too far. So, let's just go down here, get our colonists started. And yes, that means I'm, spending a good bit of money on colonial maintenance. That's okay. Honestly, I don't need full army maintenance anymore. Things are going quite well. I mean, yes, I'm going to be fighting natives with not full maintenance. That's okay, they're just natives. So, got an achievement there. Just goes to show I haven't really played EU4 with Iron Man all that much. I'm sure that's a very easy achievement. But, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I sure have enjoyed playing it and exploring the new world. And I hope you'll join me as I colonize as much of it as possible. Thank you.